impossible.
It's week 8 of the 2022 season, and the spotlight is on Najee Harris. He was steady for them on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Steelers and the Eagles, next on Madden NFL 23.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here come the Steelers for the first time in this game with their free agent signing at quarterback, the former number 2 overall pick, Mitchell Trubisky.
In his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
Man, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. This defense for the Steelers, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Play action. Now Trubisky. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Harris running straight ahead, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Now it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they take many of those same principles and try to apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss, as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up second down. The Eagles at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. They run with a man from La Tech. It's Boston Scott down inside the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. There he goes left side. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Tua and the rest of the offense heading back out there. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Delayed game.
No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A give running left, it's Sanders. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 39. 42 yards on the ground for him so far. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And Pascal's got it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And able to get this to the 31. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go with Sanders. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first.
That was a nice run, nice game there as they head towards the 2-minute warning.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Brought down at the 20.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns from...
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. To try again after the sack, Trubisky. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. On the give, this is Harris. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. So we have reached half. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. And the Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. It's a tie. What do you think, Charles, the message was?
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, check me.
Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Ultra.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another run with Sanders. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Sanders. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Middle of the field, he finds Pascal.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
And down inside the 15 he goes. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Now Sanders. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run with Sanders. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. get a little extra time to come up with his third down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. The Eagles on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. His pass caught at the 4. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Sanders is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's given him a little jolt. Just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 17-10 score. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Now Trubisky on 1st down. That's swung out wide to Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Trubisky to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing here, Trubisky. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They hand this off to Harris. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Trubisky to throw. He finds his man Johnson. The 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see it back. Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Sanders. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Here's Tua. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Johnson's got it complete. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. That a 92-yard kick return. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
One of the most exciting plays in football. A kickoff return for a touchdown. All the excitement.
Elliott on for the extra point. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Elliott now to add the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Targeting Johnson on the comeback route, and this is caught. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Harris running straight ahead. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll run again with Harris. And he's got some space here. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Extra point put through by Boswell, and they will take a 7-point lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now the Eagles down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. To throw. Oh, pass
Driscoll able to haul that one in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
On the slant, he's got Sanders. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Tua.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come. And yes, he's into the end zone, so they get the... They'll try and run it in, and he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now it's the Steelers' turn, trailing by 1 after the 2-point conversion. 30 seconds to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down. Trubisky to throw.
Pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing now is Trubisky. He finds his tight end, Gentry. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Here's Trubisky.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And no, it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the 4th. So the inability there to get the 2-point conversion sort of leaves the door at least a little bit more ajar.
And puts the onus now on the kickoff team and the defense to make sure they don't give up a big play that puts them in position to lose.
Especially on this kickoff. Got to be careful. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and